Hey everybody, it's Caitlin Moses here again. We have made it almost through our first session of classes. Hallelujah. It's great. I'm excited. We've completed the papers. After graduation, I mentioned it in my first video, but I would love to be a professional social worker for a hospice organization. I currently volunteer for Hospice of the Valley in Arizona, and I absolutely love it. I just also started volunteering for another division of their organization called New Song, which is grief support for families and children. Um, and yeah, I've been drawn to the dying population and really just offering that comfort and presence to the patients that I visit. A lot of people ask me, like, how can you do that? It's it's crazy. Not everybody, wants to do this. But from my own personal experience in the past of dealing with illness and just having a love for the death and dying course in my psych program, I've really just been drawn to helping this population that's very vulnerable and just needs some hope, at the end of their life. Simply by bringing a smile and offering joy has been really exciting. So, in the article that was by the NASW organization that had the ladders example, they definitely talked about self-care as one of those areas. It's one area that I definitely am very strong about and support that we're going to need as social workers in the future. And whether that's listening to music or going on a run at the end of the day and spending time with family, that's going to be really important for me as I'm dealing with a lot of heavy emotions throughout my days. And I currently do that now with my patients that I see. So some of the areas and knowledge that I could probably grow in and receive help in would just be learning more about the elderly population or children that are dying as well. There's a division of the hospice that I'm excited to learn about as well with children that are dying. But one area that I'm learning and getting more training on specifically is about dementia with the elderly, because it is a huge obstacle that that lots of social workers are dealing with and families are dealing with, and that I'm currently trying to get a grasp on as I'm visiting some of my patients. But it is kind of a tricky disease to figure out. So definitely learning more about dementia and learning the best methods of care and opportunities for the dying will be really important to my education. Some areas that can be really tricky, especially for social workers, is dealing with the medical power of attorney and who has the right to speak for the patient that is dying and what funeral plans are made, how the money is handled, so much more to this end of life process that people don't think about until it's the end. So yeah, there is a lot that I'm going to have to learn about, but I'm really excited to learn all these new things and just further my knowledge for this process. So yeah, it's lengthy, but it's going to be well worth it, and I cannot wait to get into the field and give back to the community that I live in. So yeah, thank you for listening, guys.